Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today is Thursday, so it is a weigh-in update. So I've not even thought about healthy eating for a few weeks now. I made a video last week which was uploaded on Wednesday explaining why I needed a break from like YouTube, etc, etc, and I was going to after that I was just going to move forward and get on with it, and I have, and I feel really good. This week I have loved every piece of food I have eaten. I have documented it on my Instagram account. I've made what I eat in a day on my channel. I've just absolutely had a really good week. I'm in a really good mindset now, and I'm just ready now to lose my weight and get back to my total happy place, which is around about the 12 stone mark. Last time I got on a scale, I think I was 12 stone 9, and I'd done slim fast, I'd done calorie counting, and then I took my break, and I have calorie counted this week. I use the Nutria app, and I have 1,266 calories a day, and for me that's enough for me. I'm most of the time under the calories, and yeah, I stick to a regime which works for me. That's my breakfast, mid-morning snack which is 10:30, my lunch is around 12 to 12:30. Within then I have an afternoon snack at 2 o'clock, which is mostly chocolate. And if I don't have chocolate, or if I'm going to have use a lot of calories for my evening meal, then my chocolate in the afternoon will be replaced with a fizzy drink, which will be a Pepsi Max Cherry, just to keep me going and give me that like sugar fix. And then I'll have my evening meal, and then I'll have my evening snack later on. That regime is something which I absolutely love. When I've had my breakfast, then if I want to think about food, then I'm thinking of what my next snack is. It's not like I'm clock watching or anything like that, but we do get to a point where we're like, oh, could do with something to eat. Oh, it's nearly 10:30. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like dead on 10:30, like that's it. I have that kind of a number in my head, and it just works now. Like I'm back at work, that's when my break time is, kind of thing. So yeah, this week I've loved it. I've loved documenting it on my Instagram account, and I've had some incredible food. I knew the Hubster was going to be working late this week, so I got some M&S Count on Us range ready meals in. Some of them I had to put in the oven, and some of them I just put in the microwave, and some of them are in the freezer because they had some of them had a short sell by date, so I can use them later on this week. And I've got to say, those meals were outstanding. The quality of the veg and also the quality of the meat was just outstanding. I talk about them more on my Friday finds, but they were amazing. I highly recommend them. But yeah, just amazing. So I've not stepped on any scales for quite a while, and I think I was 12 stone 9 pounds. So I got on the scales today, and I was, so as you can see, I was 12 stone 12 pound. So I've had a gain. However, how do I feel? I'm perfectly fine with it. I know deep down that I have lost this week, because I feel a lot better the way I feel a lot better in my skin, and certain clothes are not tight anymore. Yeah, I've just had a really good week. I can't say anything else more. I can't say anything more. Going forward, calorie count is just the way for me. It's just, I just adore it. But what I will say is, in the long run, I would love not to having to count calories. I would love just to have a healthy way of life, just to have a breakfast, a lunch, an evening meal, and trust myself enough to know that my portion size is correct, that I'm having a really nice food, and not going silly. But currently every day is a battle with my old Rachel, which I call her, because that old Rachel's mindset is still in there, but I have to battle that every single day. I don't want you to think that it's easy, that it is easy, because it isn't. I have those little demons every day I'm battling, of saying no to certain foods. Like for instance today, it got announced that northeast of England have got restrictions put in place, and obviously my parents live up north, so it affects them. So all I wanted to do was to eat chocolate, because I just felt rubbish that I couldn't see my mum and dad at all. I mean, my mum rang me up and went, "Happy Halloween, happy bonfire night, happy Christmas and happy New Year," because she just goes, "If I don't laugh about it, I'll cry." So in that moment in time, I instantly went, I need chocolate. I need chocolate. I was going to go and get a bar of chocolate and eat it. And then then this Rachel, me, has to fight the other Rachel and go, what's chocolate going to solve? I'm like, what's chocolate going to solve? It's going to make me feel better for a few seconds, and after I've ate the whole bar, I'm going to feel guilty and just beat myself up about it. So I got some Time Out bars, which are 111 calories, and I thoroughly enjoyed it with a black coffee. And it's those changes which mean the most to me. Me making the right choices like that is a massive pat on the back, and sometimes making those choices is more than what the scale say, because that means that I am better around food and acknowledging my weaknesses with food. It's an ongoing journey with weight loss. It's not just as simple as eating the right food and you'll lose your weight. You are battling with it, and some days this Rachel wins, and some days I let the older version of Rachel win, and it is a constant battle. But I think I've found now a happy balance of it, and calorie counting for me is just the way forward. Now, I'm in no way bashing Slimming World. I am ever so thankful and grateful for Slimming World, because that's where I lost my majority of my weight. My lowest weight was 11 stone 9, so I'd lost 5 stone in weight, and that was down to following Slimming World. Slimming World works if you work the plan. It is as simple as that. If you follow the Slimming World plan, you will see the losses. And there is lots of people on YouTube and on social media who work the plan and maintain their huge, fabulous weight losses. However, for me, I couldn't. However, for me, and for me only, I really struggled maintaining my weight loss on Slimming World. I just found it the hardest, and I battled every day to back in love with the plan, and I just couldn't do it, because what would happen is I would follow the Slimming World plan and then lose weight, and then I'm having to gain weight to get back into my target range to not pay the £5. And then it was a constant, let's eat more to get back into the target. Then it was the next week, eat less to get back. And it was just, that was just messing with my head. I made the decision back then to step away from Slimming World and do it myself, and not put anything in place just to do Slimming World at home. And I failed. I couldn't do that. And I went back to Slimming World in lockdown, and it worked for a few weeks, and then I realised that Slimming World at this moment in time, this Rachel, doesn't enjoy the Slimming World plan. That doesn't mean that it doesn't work, but for me, I just don't enjoy it anymore. And calorie counting is something which I I enjoy doing. It gives me the control I need, but also at the same time it gives me a lot more variety in foods, that is for sure. And I'm very conscious of trying to eat a lot of fruit and vegetables every day. On the Nutri app you have like an apple, and I always try and keep that full, that apple green. My water intake has severely increased, and I've learned a lot. Slimming World I'm ever so grateful for, but currently it's just not for me, and calorie counting is the way forward. That doesn't mean that I won't be mentioning syns going forward. I will, but just know that I am, for the future, going to be calorie counting. Now that can change, and we're all entitled to change, because our situations change daily. I can think in a couple of weeks or a couple of months time that's calorie counting, as much as it's worked, it's just not for me, and I might go for something else, and we're okay to do that. We're okay to change our mind to lose weight, because as long as we want, my main goal out of all this is to be able to not think about a weight loss or to think about anything like that. I just want to get up in the morning and go, oh, it's breakfast, and I feel like having porridge with some fruit and a little bit of syrup on, and not thinking, oh, that's 234 calories or that's 287 calories. Just know that that's my breakfast, what I'm going to eat. It's going to fill me up, I'm going to be happy with that food, and then I'll have a snack later on, and know that that snack will either be a healthy snack, and that's it. That is my main goal. I don't want to be calorie counting. I don't want to be following a plan for the rest of my life. I just want to be able to be free from a plan. I just want to be able to have the control over food. I'm not there yet at all, but that is my main goal. I just love to get up and go, right, that's my breakfast, and oh, it's mid-morning, oh, I might have a banana. Oh, my lunch, I'll have a salad and some I'll have a sandwich, and but know that I'll choose a really nice sandwich because that'll fill me up. Packet of low-calorie crisps, because that's better than a high-calorie packet of crisps. A bottle of water with some juice in it. Oh, afternoon, oh, I'll have a small bit of chocolate just to keep me going. Evening meals, veg, a bit of meat, and then some evening snacks for my evening. Oh, and that would be it. And if I can wake up and just think healthy, that's all I want out of everything. That is what I want out of this, is to not think about food or calories or syns or whatever you do, is just to have that. But I know currently, if I can't trust myself enough to have that. Hopefully there will come a place in time when I won't necessarily calorie count, but I'm nowhere there yet, because I'm still fighting with older Rachel, and I'm still not where I want to be. I want to be at 12 stone, and being 12 stone 12 is just not where I want to be. I want to be 12 stone, so that's my goal. If I can get down to 12 stone 5 for Christmas, that's a loss of £6, then I will be very, very happy, because that would mean that I've maintained this year. And I think out of everything we've been through, if I can maintain where I started this year, where I ended it, I've done okay. But my main goal is to get down to 12 stone, and it would be amazing to see an 11 on the scales. But let's just take baby steps. Let's just get down to 12 stone 5, have a little disco and party that I've got down to 12 stone 5, and then we'll move on to my next goal, which will be 12 stone. And we'll take it from there. So I hope you've had a wonderful week, whatever plan you follow. And as always, sending huge positive thoughts. Rachel. Bye.